crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing fabulous. Today is day 3 of Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal page, a journal, a card, whatever you want to make with it. Okay, let's get to moving here. All right, let's do the Ace of Hearts. Oh, we've only got one make left, so I guess that'll be that. And, ooh, let's do another Ace of Hearts. See how that turns out. And let's do that one right there that was peeking. Okie doke. Goes up. I always feel like Mr. Rogers when I do that. Got one of each. Okay. And let's zoom you in. Alrighty. The element is a bow. Ooh, I don't mind that at all. The make is a flip card. My least favorite, probably. We'll figure that out. Could mean a lot of things. Flip card. We could just flip a card. Oh. No, just kidding. The color is roaring fire. Okay. And the action is distressing. I thought we already had this one, but maybe we didn't. Okay. That is that. All right. Let's figure this out. Look, I got a bunch of new paper yesterday. Did not have to pay for it. They were freebies. But I'm wondering if something in here might... Ooh. Lend its way to roaring fire. I mean, this kind of looks like a roaring fire a little bit, doesn't it? I thought that was very interesting. I cannot... Don't ask me to remember where all these came from. They all came from Ko-Fi, somebody on Ko-Fi, but I have lots of people I follow on there, and so I'm not sure whose is what right now, because I just literally printed these. I mean, there's like even Christmas stuff in here. So, and there's like, this isn't even fall. That's not fall. See, there's a lot of like non-fall stuff in here too. Ooh, that could be fire. Ooh, I love that. Those are definitely fire colors. When I saw this too, I was like, I love that. Let's see, what else do we have to do? We have to distress, roaring fire. Oh, that's easy. Flip card. A flip card. Maybe we'll save this for a day when the page isn't going to be covered up as much. I kind of feel like it's so very interesting. Maybe let's see if we can work with this page, because it is a little bit challenging, right? We're up for a challenge. I need to go through those later. I spent all evening last night fussy cutting and stuff. Okay, let's see. We're onto this page. Feel like measure. I thought I measured 6 1/4 by 7. How big this is, I'm pretty sure. 1/4. Yeah, that's how big these are. So let's cut this down. I want to go from this side 1/4. And let's do the 7 this way. Is that really right? Looks awful square, doesn't it? But no, I guess it's right. Okay, that worked. Worked very much. Okay. Um, yeah, it's very interesting. It was interesting to me because this is kind of um I wasn't really sure that the styles went together, but in an odd way I kind of liked it, right? Because this to me is kind of it's grungy, more contemporary. This is definitely like something that's more contemporary, where these patterns here are more traditional to me. So marrying the three of them together was kind of interesting. And I almost want to distract from it a little bit because I don't know that I love it. But I like the colors. You know who does this really well is Joey, card maker. He matches things together very well like this. Something I might throw my hat in and see about doing. I'm not even sure this really. Maybe it's this that threw it for me. Although I can see the gold and the gold. I don't know, there's something about it that's very intriguing to me, but we're just gonna stop talking about it and put it down, right? We need to move forward and not make this forever long video, especially because Hazel's watching my videos and she messaged me. She left a message on the one of the videos and said she felt like I was a very brave woman for doing prompts and drawing them live, just not really I'm not live, but I mean it's not edited, so it kind of is in a way. Um, you know, for the moment type thing. But I never thought about the fact that it might be considered brave. I just thought probably people think I'm crazy for for doing this and for continuing to do it because yeah, I might be talking to myself half the time. Who knows? No, I know there's my friends are out there watching me. Norma watches me. I know she watches me. There's a lot of people out there who watch me. Carmen watches me. I think maybe even Dawn might still watch me. So, even though she's on a hiatus, I only say that to say that this Wednesday at 5 Mountain Time, which I do believe is 7 Eastern Time. Um, so that would make it 6 Central Time. Um, I'm going to be on Hazel Anaka's channel, and she does an interview called Heart to Heart with a creator every Wednesday. I'm a huge fan of them. I'm very honored that she asked me to be on it. I am going to, you'll see my face, which I'm really nervous about because who wants to see this ugly face? Not me. Um, so that's actually the only part of it that I'm really nervous about is that part. She doesn't give you the questions ahead of time. Um, it's just a conversation between, two friends, peers, and I think it's going to be really interesting. I love these because it's not just a what kind of glue do you use type thing. It's a um, more in-depth conversation. And I did notice she's curious about why I named my channel the way what I named it. And so I'm kind of excited. I gotta kind of think about well, I do know why I named my channel the what I named it. Um, but yeah, I, you know, I hope, I guess I say that only to say, I hope that if you're able to, that you show up. I will put the link in the description box for Hazel's channel for this, whole week. And if you happen to miss it, I know that she does allow, I got to figure that out, but somehow to share the, um, see, my brain is going like, even just thinking about it. This is one of the things I hope I don't do. Because sometimes, like, when I get nervous, my mind goes kaput and all the words go goodbye. You don't know any words anymore. Your brain is mush. Um, but no, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I just got to remember, you know, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope, if you're able to, you show up and I'll put the link in the thing in. Okay. But anyways, back to this. Okay, flip card. I had a really, really good idea about this. Look, I had gotten all these, not these, sayings. And so let's just pick a few of them and we'll make it into a little flip type thing. Maybe we'll try to think of something interesting. I think I have a thought about this. Okay. So let's pick some good ones. There's something incredibly nostalgic and significant about the annual cascade of autumn leaves. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. Ooh, that's really pretty. Autumn is the mellower season, and what we lose in flowers, we more than gain in fruits. In the entire circle of the year, there are no days so delightful as those of a fine October. Use that in October. The trees are about to show us how lovely it is to be ourselves. Oh, I like that one. Autumn, the year's last loveliest smile. I've heard that one before. Autumn leaves don't fall, they fly, they take their time and wander on this, their only chance to soar. The autumn wind is a pirate blustering in from the sea. Autumn is the season to find contentment at home by paying attention to what we already have. I like that. Okay, how many is there? 5, 2. No, we need one more. Let's do 5. We don't want to talk about winter. We're not ready for that yet. How beautifully leaves grow old. How full of light and color are their last days. So that's kind of sad. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. You are the architect of your own destiny. I like that. Okay. So let's use those. And I had a thought. Okay, so flip card. We need to distress still. And we need to use a bow. Let's grab a bow. Let's find a lovely bow. Ooh, here's some bows. Paper bows. I really love these though. Hmm. This one was just made out of a stamp off. This was a stamp off page. And I made bows. See, look. This one too. See how it was just a page that I stamped? Isn't that cool? A lot of these were. See, this was too. This little one. See, we try not to let things be wasteful. Try to use them all we can. Sorry, my hair is like falling out horribly right now. Okay. I feel like we need to ink this though, maybe. Make it fit in a little bit better color-wise. Let's ink this. Inking considered distressing? Don't know. I mean, it's called distress ink, isn't it? But we'll still distress something. I always think of distressing as taking away from, not really adding to. I feel like ink is adding to. So that's odd for me. Maybe we should decide a little bit. And this side. Look, my name is on there. Must have used my... That's better. Not so white. Okay. Let's... Alright, let's stress these. I know there's no rules, but we'll just make them a little rough. And we need to decide. It's got a lot of weight on it. Must have been in a hurry when I cut that one. I think maybe I didn't cut these by hand. I think I used the cutter on them. We do this and then we put ink on them. So we're taking away a little and we're going to add to it. And will this be the focal point? Do we want to use... Trying to think what I want to do here. And we have to use one of our words today that we're grateful for. What are we going to pick today? What did we pick yesterday? Kindness. Okay. Let's ink these while we're thinking. Okay, bow distressing, flip card, roaring fire. Okay. We've got all the major elements. And we just need to figure out what we anything else we want to add. We covered all our bases. Oh my gosh, if you didn't see, I asked my kids and I asked Sophie, I didn't ask the other one, if they would share with me a picture of the pumpkin that they did, if I could post it in my community page on YouTube, and but yeah, so I did last night. So there for anybody. I just wanted to, I don't normally share things like that, but I'm so proud of them, and it's so really cool. And I knew who better to appreciate it than my artistic community. Um, so, and they're not professionals or anything, they're just kids. So, but I wanted to share it because I was really proud of them and wanted to show it off a little bit and brag a little bit. It's good to brag sometimes. Boast about my kids. Okay, I was thinking, what if we used paper? Okay. Thinking about this. What if we, okay, put a hole in these. In the corner. Use a yellow one. Okay. If we did these on a hook, oh, wait, we need to decide what one we want to be in the. I like this one. You're the architect of your own destiny. Or maybe I like all these. Maybe we'll put this one at the top because it's easy to read. Maybe it'll catch people's eyes. Okay. Not because it's my favorite one of all of them, but because maybe it's easiest to read. Okay. I'm going to put those on there. And we're going to hook this on here. Wait, I need to think about how I want to do this. Unlatch this for a minute. Okay. We do this way. Hang from there. Still could make this a hidden. Let's think. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing great. Let's find some little images. These all Thanksgiving. I don't really want that. That might be interesting. Okay. No, but I need it to be. Well. Let's try to do this. Okay. Let me see if I remember how to do it. Because I always screw it up. Okay. We need. We need this. stick out. I know that I'm kind of, okay. It doesn't, I do understand that it's kind of defeating its purpose by letting it hang out at the bottom. However, I really need it to do that. So, and most of the paperclip will still be hidden. So, might even make it just a tad bit. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. You do that. I think that'll work. Wondering if let's get the glue. Look, I refilled the glue bottle. Are you proud of me? This is it though. So once this is gone, this is it for the art glitter glue for this year. So we have to make this last. Okay. I want to do thankful on this side. Okay. We're going to need to hold this for a minute. Make sure that it stays. So, what are we going to talk about? Let's see. What is Biddy? I got Biddy Penny on there. She's doing a very cute Christmas card from Tim Holtz's stamps. She was doing the Zentangle stocking that Desiree designed. It's her stamp. So cool. I love it. I watched Desiree Sunday. Oh, we still have to incorporate this bow somehow. Too big. Oh, maybe we need a smaller bow. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's too. Maybe we need. Wait, we've got. This is my bows and buttons box. What colors do we have there? Has stamped bows as well. These little tiny bows. No, that would look crazy. I don't know what I want to do now. I have an idea. I have a thought. We're not going to use these at all. We'll do this while that's drying still. We need that to dry well. Here, let's flip it and glue it and dry it on this side while it's waiting. We'll do the bow. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Looking good. All right, let's cut a piece of this. And let's make bow. Try that. So little. Would have been a lot easier if I would have made it longer. Let's make it longer. Bit of a- Oh my. Okay, wait. Try this one. Take two. Okay. I know we're gonna have to cut part of it. Anyways, that's okay. Okie dokie. There we go. And then let's, don't need a big, need a little. Okay. We still think it's too big. Be a tiny bit. Okay. Perfect. Now we don't need these to be that long. Okay. We've got a bow. We've got this. Oops. Nope. Let's turn that around. We do not want it laying like that. We want it laying like this. Okay. That. And we'll put this on here. Hold on. Let me make sure that opens. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on a minute. I might have messed this up a little bit. Leave it to me to mess it up. I'm good at that. Okay. That way is good. That way is good. Okay. We've got it. That is over here. Doesn't help that this is a little bit thick. And it's going to stick up a little bit, but I don't mind that at all. Okay. Do we need something else? I feel like it's a little bit plain, but I have a cool little idea there. Okay. Maybe we need something in the corner. Maybe a pumpkin kind of balances out. We did the pumpkins from yesterday. Do we have the pumpkins from yesterday? Here's a bunch of pumpkins. Pumpkins. Let's use one of them. I don't know where the ones are we cut into yesterday. All right. Let's cut one of these out. What one do we want? Kind of thinking. Maybe this one. Or should we do? I have one more thought. Wait a minute. Put the rigs on here for a second. I got a thought. What did I do with them? Here they are. We've got all these gorgeous leaves. And since it's all about autumn, maybe we should do a leaf instead of a pumpkin. Okay. I didn't realize this had all this other stuff in it. Okay, maybe not one of those. That would get lost for sure. Ooh, that might be really pretty. These are leaves that I did out of gel prints. Another red one. Actually, I think just one singular one might be okay. Or should I? No, I think one is good. Sometimes less is more. Okay, we're just going to use one. Let's set these over here. I'll stick all these together. Okay, let's glue this down. And then I think we'll be done. I think we will be done. And hey, it didn't take us an hour today. Okay. So pretty. So pretty. Love that. Okay. Oh, we need to write. I want you to know I have been doing this. Like yesterday, I wrote them on here. And stuck this in here, which actually I could do that for this today too. Just write it on card and put it on the back. So let's do that real quick. Color. Oh, and we didn't pick our grateful word. Ah, how dare us. Roaring fire. Our action was distressing. The make was a flip card. And the element is the bow. Okay. Let's put all through that. And we'll hook it to this. Hold on. I always have to make everything difficult on myself, don't I? I could have just flipped one over and written it on the back. But no. I want to be fancy. Okay, there we go. Oh. Would help if you would hook it. There we go. Okay. Didn't distress that one. Gonna stick out if we don't distress it. Why do I make things so much harder on myself? Hey, it was light out this morning. That was kind of nice. Kind of nice. Usually, when Soap leaves for school, it's dark. It's like, hey, it's light out. Imagine that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Good to go with that. We need to pick a word. What word are we grateful for today? We should use nature, maybe. Let's use nature. We are thankful for nature, and that's kind of what we're doing here. We're giving a nod to Mother Nature and all the beautiful colors that she's given us. Most of the time, we are grateful for nature. I think we're going to cover up thankful. Actually, right. I'm going to put that there. That was part of a napkin. And I think I made like some tags with it. And then these were like little bits that I had left over. You know, waste not, want not. Okay. Nature. We are grateful for nature. And fall is a good time to be grateful for nature. Beautiful, especially if you live where the trees change and you get to see all the pretty colors in the trees and such. All the fall flowers that come out, the harvests. It is a pretty time of the year for sure. So, I think that's it, Fort Pitt. Let's get you in here and take a look at it up close and personal. Okay, so the element was bow. We made a little bow. Whoops. Right there. Come here. Flip up. Okay, there we go. We did a little bow on our little dangle there. Flip card. We did flip cards with different autumn sayings on them. And then our prompts in the back. Distressing. We distressed the cards. We used the Tim Holtz distressor to distress the edges of them, and then we used distress ink on them. And the color was Roaring Fire, and I think this totally is a Roaring Fire colors. So I think we did well with that. And I think it turned out pretty cool, actually. And we used nature as our grateful word today. So far we've done comfort, kindness, and nature. Oh, one last thing before I let you go. I'm just setting my side here so I show you. And I almost still forgot it. Okay, because I covered it up. Today, a new kit comes out on Ko-Fi. For my members, it's free. And today, this morning, I will change things over so that last month's kits become available to the public. They'll be $1 a piece. I need to zoom back out. Zoom back out so you can see this better. Anyways, today's kit is instead of doing a make and create, I'm doing no assembly required. Or no, some assembly required. Some assembly required. And I'm calling them the SAR card. SAR card. Some assembly required. So I give you everything to make the card. You just have to print it out and then put it together. And these I decided, since it's November, to do some little turkey cards, and there's fall leaves, but I also did them in a artsy manner. Like it says craft now, gobble later, so that you can send them to your crafty friends. And so there's in the kit, I think it's 8 pages. Did I add the words? I think I might have added the words. I can't remember. I think I might have. If I didn't, let me know, but I'm pretty sure I did. But anyways, there's different turkeys you can use, and the turkeys are like colors paint. I added some of these so that you can put them on the inside or the outside. It's make it your own. And then there's a couple sheets of, I did some journal cards in case you wanted to make a journal with it instead. And then I did a bunch of bits and bobs that you can cut out and kind of place wherever you want. But I thought it was just kind of a fun little thing to do, to send to your little crafty friends and say, hey, I love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Friendsgiving. I'm thankful for you. And I am thankful for all of you. I really am. Thankful for all my friends. And let's see. So this will be released today. I'm going to release it this morning. If it's not out by the time the video is out, it'll be out shortly thereafter. But it will be released today on my Ko-Fi for the members. This is just one of 3 kits this month. They're all done. They're all ready. You're going to love them. I did a color kit again. And I also did another kit that's a little bit different than some things that I've done in the past, but I think you're really going to like it. I hope you do. I've already made things with it, and I actually have sent them out. And some friends with some little goodies. But that will be released. So today's the 3rd. I'm releasing this one. The 13th will be the next one. And then the 23rd will be the color one. So it's not released for as long of time, the color one. So when it comes out, you have to grab it, because once the new month starts and I drop the next month's kits, then it becomes $1 each instead of $1 to get all 3. So, and that's just kind of a way for me to keep track of them too. But anyways, if you're not using Ko-Fi or coffee or whatever you want to call it, even just to shop, or to, I don't know why people wouldn't. Like I said yesterday, I went on and just got my freebies from different groups, and I'm telling you, I printed so many pages, it's ridiculous. I don't even need to buy any other kits, because I was like, oh, I'm going to go on Etsy and see if I can see what's, if there's some kind of fall kit or something that I need. But no, I don't need to do that, because I got all the kits from Ko-Fi. So, and that's good, because right now I need to be watching my money anyway. So, all right, that's it, Fort Pitt. Don't forget to check out in the description Hazel Anaka's channel, and go back and watch some of her interviews, her heart to hearts. I love them. I think they're very interesting. I've met a lot of new artists, creators that I didn't know about, and it's a lot of brave souls have gone in front of her. When she messaged me, I was like, I feel like I've been called to the principal's office. And like, why do you want to talk to me? I'm nobody. Like, I'm just this little new channel. I've only been around a couple years and my followers aren't huge. So, like, but she said she wants to talk to me. So I'm game. Why not? I ain't got nothing to lose, I guess. So I guess I'll put my big girl panties on and hang out with Hazel and see what she has to say. So I hope you'll join us. And again, it's Wednesday. And it's 5 Mountain, which is 7 Eastern, 6 Central, I'm pretty sure. If not, ask your smart people. They'll tell you what 5 Mountain is. I know 5 Mountain is correct for real. And when I asked my person, and I asked after the time change, because I was really worried about that. Like, is the time change going to mess that up? Because she's in Canada. So I don't even know if they do the time change. That's a good question. I maybe should have asked her that. But anyways, okay. I love y'all. Until next time, I hope you find peace in your happy place. Ta-ta!